One of the only dads I claim. Look at my man. Real quick before I get started, guys, don't forget the full, uncut, unedited, raw reactions to Riverdale on my Patreon. The link will be at the top of the description, so if you want to rewatch these episodes along with me in their entirety, definitely check it out. Otherwise, of course, will still be on YouTube, just heavily edited. But other than that, let's get in this episode, guys.
On a Wednesday morning,
okay, my current, yeah, bullshit. My current thing is that, yeah, it's a setup to make Hiram think that he's dead. And then he's going to be able to...
The Archie we knew.
Yeah. He's gonna be dead, and then he's gonna be able to kill Hiram because Hiram thinks that he's dead. He's back, though. At least Vegas didn't die.
Archie.
Well, what? Why is he shocked to see him? Do you think the dog just, like, came all the way from Mexico?
To be honest, I'm more worried about him gunning for you.
I survived the black
I just don't really understand if that wasn't a setup to make it, like, deceive Hiram.
One in this town with friends.
Like, fake his death. I don't understand the point of that.
About Veronica, you reach out to her.
They can't just show him, like, fully dead at the end of that episode and then just be like, he's chilling. Like, that's one of the things that pisses me off about this show. You can't go back and forth.
What are you doing here? Where have you been? Why haven't you called me?
I wanted to, every day, but after the last call.
What the hell happened to your hair?
If you don't want to ever talk to me again, I completely understand that.
Don't be crazy, Archie. I'm just so happy that you're home. I'm safe.
Dude, if you kiss him right now after... Man, she needs to get her shit together. Come on. I mean, I like them together, but Reggie deserves better. So pretty much that whole bear attack was pointless.
I guess I'm just not in the mood for a strawberry milkshake.
To show us that the old Archie is dead. Like, that's so fucking stupid. Sorry.
You can't tell anyone. Fangs is deep undercover in the Gargoyle gang. He hasn't met the king yet, but he's still working on it. And when we get access to him,
when are we gonna find out who the Gargoyle King is?
My bet is that Hiram underneath the mask.
Yeah, they're this Saturday.
Good luck with that.
Don't worry, Arch. I will help you study and get you caught up, okay? We all will.
I'm sorry, babe, but your debit card was declined.
Oh.
I got you, B.
Not drained, just transferred. Most of it was blood money that you
I don't
inherited
like
from
this
the Blossoms.
Alice.
Tell me where that money
I
went.
miss the badass Alice.
It
from
was
last
wired to
season.
the farm as a tax-deductible donation.
This bitch has lost her fucking mind.
What can I do for you,
My
fellas?
men.
Can we let you know that my son is home?
I've never wished any harm to either of your sons.
What?
I will kill you. Make no mistake about it, and I will be at peace with whatever the consequences of that are.
Yes! Did you see his face drop a little? He was just kind of like, shit. And that's a fucking threat, bitch. That's a threat. I just don't understand. Like, that whole bear thing was just such bullshit. It's just a fake thing to freak people out. Like, it served no purpose besides to scare fans into thinking Archie was dead. It's just stupid. Like, if they used it as a way to, like, fake his death and have him come back to Riverdale and be able to, like, secretly get to Hiram because Hiram thinks he's dead, that would have been perfect.
That you repeat your junior year. I believe it would be best for you.
Oh, no.
Everything all right? You didn't text me back last night.
He's
Reggie,
such a sweet baby
cool
in
it.
my heart.
Archie's back.
Archie's back since when?
Look, I know
So you just drop everything that you had with him?
I may not be able to do anything about the former, but I
don't mind
definitely
if-
can about the latter.
Veronica and Archie end up together in the end, but it's just so stale to see him come back and they're just back together. It's just like, make it interesting, please.
Well, you need to get your real father to sign
Who
an
hasn't
affidavit
forged
attesting
it?
to the fact that he never agreed to liquidate your funds.
Are they really gonna
and
show Hal
pursue
this
legal
episode?
action.
And I'm nominating you, Claudius.
Okay.
The
You know what's
last
so stupid?
Meadow was
This show
trying
is
to
just
get
like, we need a new sheriff.
You're out of your mind,
Jughead, you're the
Hiram.
sheriff. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's not how it works.
I got a 600 on this part.
That's your combined score, Arch.
Oh, shit.
It's in the bottom 10th percentile.
I just missed too much. I've changed too much.
Well, in one respect, maybe you have. Do you trust me?
I just want to see them explore those two. And just, like, mix things up, dude.
He'll be there.
Fangs.
Because I want to find out who
Where's it happening?
the king
A
is,
clearing in Fox Forest, not too far from here.
and then have it, like,
do you
see
want me
the
to do?
aftermath
Where
of
to
it
go?
still this season, you know what I'm saying?
Don't worry.
Oh, Reggie. That sucks, because you could tell that Reggie was really falling for her. He seems like not the same. I would be surprised if he stays with her. Like, I think he's gonna break up with her. I mean, I would be surprised if he doesn't have, like, some type of PTSD from everything that's happened. Are we really gonna see Hal this episode? Holy shit. Ooh, haven't seen that guy in a while.
Is this your signature?
Yes, but I didn't do it.
No. The Archie I saw last night, he's different.
Well, he probably has, like,
disagree.
full-blown PTSD. He doesn't need to
He's
around
different,
that many people
Reggie.
with her singing him a song. Like, I feel bad for Reggie. You can't just string him along and the second Archie comes back, you just drop him.
I'm talking about how you stormed out of the speakeasy like a little bitch, Andrew.
Bro, I'm warning you. You don't want to start with me.
No wonder why you're all messed up.
He's gonna piss him off in the show.
I've
Have
decided
you?
to buy the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. It'll be our castle, our stronghold.
Sounds wonderful.
You're gonna live there?
Some careful consideration, he's agreed to take on the challenge.
Hiram.
He's not trained
No.
to do that. Yeah,
Now,
what the
Claudius
fuck?
Blossom is your business partner.
Thank God she's standing up for it. Now he's gonna get involved in the game. Great idea. Alright,
Leaving so quickly.
Yep, bye.
Can't we at least exchange pleasantries?
Why doesn't she just leave? Like,
So what if we talked about Ascension Night?
How do you know about that?
I was there. I was the one who sent them the invitations for Ascension Night, who dressed up as the Gargoyle King, and who poisoned the chalices.
Wait, you killed Principal Featherhead? Why?
My plan
So it's
had
not
been
the
to
same-
kill as many members of the
same
Midnight
person.
Club as possible.
Was he your first kill?
Yes.
Is that why?
So
you
obviously
think you
there's
can
more than
solve the
one.
mystery of the
it's just like the
Gargoyle
Black
King
Hood. There's
present?
more than one. I don't
Because-
understand.
Because I was the Gargoyle King.
She comes every Monday, like clockwork.
For what? I hope he doesn't freak out. I doubt it's just gonna show him though. Like, the guy's not gonna take his mask off. Who's that?
Tomboy?
What? That's kind of disappointing if that's... I doubt that that's the main Gargoyle King though. I bet you there's like multiples or something. There's no way that that's the main guy. There's no way. He's not important enough. There's no way.
Where you been hiding?
There's no way this is the main Gargoyle King. He's not important enough.
Town called Athens.
And I don't just mean like to us, but like to Hiram. He's not important enough to be the one that's calling all the shots. There's just no way. Ooh.
Not unless I have something that he really wants.
I just don't believe for a second that he's in charge of it. There's no way.
Unless if he was there or someone told him about the Midnight Club, and that someone has to be you, Mom.
Okay, Betty, I swear to you, in 25 years of marriage, I never mentioned Ascension Night once.
So that would make it true then. Oh, someone else is going under her name. Penelope.
I need to talk to you about cheating.
Dude, she told you?
Oh,
You know it's over, right?
no, he's talking about the test.
What are you talking about, Reg?
Fuck.
I figured you'd know a way to cheat on the SATs.
Oh, crap. She's gonna kill me.
This is our shot to finally smoke out Hiram Lodge. But we're going to need bait to lure the man in black out of
So
the shadows
if he
by
is the
betting
real
the thing that he
Gargoyle
still
King,
wants most is you.
they pretty much are saying that the Gargoyle King means absolutely nothing in the retrospect. He's just his bitch.
9 o'clock.
That's really disappointing. So basically,
Understood.
what we find out is that he's not significant at all. It still goes back to Hiram. But then what is up with all this stupid hype about who he is? So it was just unnecessary.
I know this is gonna seem like a weird question, but can you
What
just
does she look like?
describe to me what Alice Cooper looks like?
Thank you for meeting me, Auntie.
I was reluctant to show up since the last time we met. You accused me of murder.
I knew it was gonna be her.
I did write the odd letter to Jeffrey Dahmer, yes.
What the?
Was there a specific reason you asked?
Because you're going to see my dad?
You've been posing as my mother to visit my father.
Yes. During pillow talk.
Okay,
He's
so
claiming he was the Gargoyle King back then. Why would he lie to me about that?
Oh, men and their delusions.
A lot
Why
of
do they do anything?
serial killers, though, like to take credit for stuff. Like, once they're already behind bars, they'll just take credit for a bunch of murders that they didn't even do.
Why would I dangle such an outrageous lie in front of you?
I have no clue.
Come on, think about it, Betty. Why would a father tell his daughter such a thing? For what possible
How about
reason?
you just say why? Like, why do you have to make her jump through hoops?
To keep me on the line.
What happened? Why would Hiram send you?
I don't know what you mean.
Save it for the judge, Blossom. You may not be the man in black, but his stink is on you. I'm making a citizen's arrest.
Oh, this is kind of stupid.
And the more time passed, the more I got tired of missing you.
And now that I'm back.
They need to break up, dude.
Oh God, Archie.
This isn't healthy for right now. They both need to
This is the
do
worst time to be doing this.
different
It's
things.
not. Can we be together?
I think they need to be together one last night, and then I think that they need to let each other do their own thing for a while. Because he's got a lot to work through, and this is not healthy. Because I actually really do like them together, but for what he's going through right now, it's just not healthy.
You may begin.
I love how Riverdale's finally showing them actually do schoolwork.
Is there a problem?
Veronica, are you stupid? Sit your ass
You
down.
follow him out that door.
Yeah.
It's an automatic 0.
Yeah, dude, are you stupid? This is why they need to, like, this is just so unhealthy at this point. They need to break up for the time being. And sleeping together instead of actually talking about things, like, you do that all the time. It's just stupid at this point. He's got way bigger issues. Oh my God. Than relationship stuff. There's more at stake than just his relationship. Oh yeah? Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Who did it? One step ahead. Shoot him again! Why are you just like... This is why people survive in this show. Shoot him again. Shoot him 500 fucking times. Make sure that stupid bitch is dead. Who did it though? That was so satisfying. And one step ahead gets shot.
What? What did I do?
Well, thanks to your generous contribution, Betty, all of us, including those lost souls you saved.
Wasn't that where Hiram was?
A new permanent home in Riverdale. It's the dawn of a new era for the farm.
So is Hiram in charge of the farm?
Cheers. Cheers.
Because wasn't he saying that that was going to be their new home?
How is he?
Not dead.
We don't know.
Damn it.
The fact that you could even ask me that.
You've been fantasizing about killing him, but like, okay.
It's over, isn't it?
It needs to be for now. Like, even if we want them together in the end, they need this. They need this. Like, seriously. It's the healthiest thing for them to do right now.
Don't touch it. What happened?
He was just trying to escape. I don't know.
Let me think!
Oops. Call your dad. Fangs and Sweet Pea literally just killed somebody and they're not gonna get kicked out. But Shona gets kicked out for stealing. This is what pisses me off at every single person that commented and said, well, they stole after the fact. That's not what I'm saying. My whole issue is that they don't... He picks and chooses when that should... You can't just pick and choose when the law... When your, like, serpent law is affected. Like, it's either everybody is held accountable or nobody is held accountable. End of story. End of story. End of story. Don't fight me, I will fight you back. Kidding.
Well, you just have to keep fighting.
He needs to figure out himself right now.
It's mealtime, Mr. Blossom.
How is he? Hermione. How is he?
What?
I'm stable for now, at least.
Dude, so much is going on. This is all over the place. This is a lot. Is he gonna become sheriff? Please.
Mom gave all my money. Like
Dude,
my
you know she has like
education and
no one when she's going to him for
nothing.
advice and
It
to talk
means
to.
everything.
Someone just pull his life support, please. Please, Veronica. End this right now.
Reggie?
This is what I mean by like he's literally just always there to pick up the pieces. And I hope she gives him a real chance. He's a good guy.
We finally unmasked our foe, the Gargoyle King. Hiram
Woo!
Lodge, the man in black, is down for the count. Yeah!
No, it's gonna be FP. It's gonna be FP. It's gonna be FP. Yep. One of the only dads I claim. Look at my man. Woo!
Dad. Sheriff Jones now, boy.
Finally, they have somebody in the law on their side. I mean, I don't know how they're how they just appoint a gang member to be the sheriff, but to each their own, I guess, right? What is that? Is that alcohol or cough syrup?
You'll be okay.
I think so, Dad, yeah.
Alright guys, that's season 3, episode 10 of Riverdale. Okay. This was a good episode, but it was all over the place. There was like a bazillion things that happened this episode that it just kind of, it almost was too much, too many reveals, too many things that we found out, and it made it so it felt very, I don't know, when another big thing would happen, it felt very insignificant because so much happened. Like, so much happened. My first complaint, though, is the bear attack served no purpose. And, the only thing, if you watch the end of that episode, he was dead. And then the fact that then somehow they saved him when he was dead. When people are just, like, passed out or flatlined, they have their eyes closed, you know, and you can still get them back to life. His eyes were wide open, like he was dead. And the fact that they just were like, oh yeah, he got mauled by a bear, went to the hospital, he's fine. And then that was it. It's just all just to show us that he was killing the old Archie. It was just stupid. And if they had used that as a way to like have him come back to Riverdale and them think that he's dead to be able to get to Hiram or to be able to solve things without them being on his ass, that would have made way more sense. But instead it was just insignificant to the storyline in every single way. And I think that that's just bullshit. It's just a cheap way to scare the fans into thinking that the main character died when he didn't. And that was just cheap, in my opinion. He comes back. Veronica and him have, like, this weird tension between them. And it was weird. And for what he's been through, he doesn't need her to throw a party and sing him a song. He needs therapy. He probably has PTSD like a motherfucker. Like, this poor guy, and he's got so many problems that he needs to work through, and as much as I would like them to be together in the end, they need to be apart for now, and I think that was the right decision. And then when they finally are ready to talk, they're like, let's talk tomorrow. For now, just be with me, and then they have sex. It's just like, is this how you solve every single thing that happens? Like, come on, dude. I felt bad for Reggie this episode. He didn't deserve to just be thrown to the side just because Archie came back. It's just, they clearly, Veronica and Archie, like, the way that she was relying on him is not healthy. And I think that she needs to grow a little bit more as a character to be able to have them be together again. Hal falsely claims that he was the original Gargoyle King and pretty much just said it to get Betty's attention. And the mom had forged his signature to take all Betty's money and give it to the farm. And they just butchered her character development from last season, and it's heartbreaking. I loved Alice, and just everything that they did for Alice is just, they reversed it in half a season. It's just mind-blowing to me. It just pisses me off. And I mean, it's a good thing, though, that this show can piss me off like that, because that means that it affects me. But there was just so many things that happened this episode. The real Gargoyle King was Tallboy, which is incredibly disappointing. I still don't think that was, like, the end of it. I think that it's like a red herring, like the Black Hood situation. Because there's no way that they've built all this hype up for it just to be Tallboy, someone that no one gives a shit about. I didn't even recognize him until they said who it was. Like, that's how insignificant he is. And it's not even just insignificant to us, but this is someone that Hiram was answering to. There's no way that he's answering to Tallboy. He just isn't in that ranking to be able to, I don't know, be respected in that way. And it just that was weird. I don't know. So I really think that there's going to be more to that. Fangs and Sweet Pea accidentally killed him. And this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that what Shoni did was okay by any means. But you could not pick and choose what is okay and what's not okay. It's either all okay or none of it's okay. End of story. So if Tallboy and Sweet Pea accidentally killed somebody, they still killed somebody. I'm not saying that they should be exiled. I think that nobody should be exiled. I think that it should be, first of all, everyone that's saying, oh, they stole, and they did this, and they did that, it's a gang. Like, are we watching the same show? Come on, don't be so shocked that they stole when they're part of a gang. I think that that's incredibly unfair. And anybody who's going to say, well, they accidentally killed somebody. First of all, they held someone hostage and accidentally killed them. Like, it's not, you cannot pick and choose what is okay and what's not okay. Then I can just make the argument that Shoni stole from Hiram, who is a terrible fucking person. So why is that any, you know what I mean? Like, just think of this logically. I just don't like how Jughead picks and chooses when the law needs to be followed. And it's just stupid. And then Hiram gets shot, and we don't know who shot him, but it was like pretty bad. I just don't understand, like, if you got a shot on him, shoot him multiple times. Make sure he's dead. Unless it was just like a warning shot, I don't know. And the whole thing about it is, like, all of this stuff, all of these reveals happened that it just made it insignificant because there was so much that happened. And the whole thing with Hiram getting shot and the Gargoyle King just being Tallboy, I get it if they're trying to say, like, the Gargoyle King was Tallboy. It, like, wasn't even that big of a deal. The big deal is Hiram. It just makes it seem like this entire season and them pursuing the Gargoyle King was for nothing. So I just really think that there has to be another Gargoyle King, because if there isn't, I'm going to be really disappointed at that reveal. That's that's bullshit. I don't know. That's bullshit. I do think that it's a red herring. But, yeah, and then Archie and Veronica finally break up, and, I mean, it's needed. He needs to go through a lot to be okay, and she does too. And I don't know. I hope she just doesn't go straight back to Reggie in the next episode, because it's like, so what? You just go to Reggie when you can't have Archie? It's stupid, man. I don't know. That pissed me off about Veronica this episode. FP is the sheriff. So I don't know what kind of regulations you have to follow to become a sheriff, but apparently anybody can be the sheriff if the mayor picks them. Didn't know that. Apparently they can. Maybe that's just in Riverdale. But it's good that we finally have somebody in the law that's, like, on our side. And I think that was Hermione's point to make, was that we needed somebody that would be, like, on our side and not on Hiram's side, because they was just way too overpowered. But we finally have somebody that's on our side, FP, and he's gonna hopefully even things out a little bit. And then I was also a little bit confused about Hiram on the phone saying that their new home was going to be the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, but then the farm people said that was going to be their new home. So does that mean that Hiram is in charge of the farm? Or did he, like, buy out the farm? I don't know. I'm confused about that, because it had to have been something significant for them to show us that conversation that he had with Hermione about where they're going to relocate because their place they outgrew their place or whatever. I don't know. But the thing is, like, these are really significant things that happened, but there was so much that happened that it was just very overbearing, and a lot of the things that should have hit harder for the audience didn't hit as hard because it was just so much happening at once. Like, it should have, in my opinion, it would have been enough in this episode to just have Hiram get shot. Have all the stuff lead up to it and have him get shot. But we had the Gargoyle King reveal. We had Hiram get shot. We had Varchi break up. We had FP become sheriff. We had Hal reveal that he was the Gargoyle King. There was just a lot. A lot. Sweet Pea and Fangs accidentally killed Tallboy. Like, it was just a lot. And normally I like when episodes are action-packed, but this was kind of all over the place. It was like jumping from location to location, here to there to here, this to there. Like, it was hard to keep up even, like, where they were in terms of, like, the time period. Like, not time period, but just where they were in the storyline. It was just kind of all over the place. And I don't know. I think it was a lot. Overall, though, I'd probably give this episode like a 7 out of 10. The reveal was a letdown. The only thing that I really enjoyed was Hiram getting shot. The reveal was definitely a big letdown, if that's the full reveal. But I'm hoping that that was a red herring reveal, and that we just haven't figured it out yet. But my guess is that, like, further down the road, they're gonna run into the Gargoyle King again, and then realize, oh, well, it's not Tallboy because he's dead. So I don't know. But yeah, it was still a good episode, still entertaining. It was just kind of hard to follow at times because it was so much happening. But yeah, still enjoyed it. I think that is pretty much it. See you guys in the next episode.